story of week one is what to you?
Well, it's funny. I heard your options for the poll question, teams that should be most panicked: Browns, Cowboys, Eagles, Vikings. I'll tell you what, I am stunned that more isn't being said about what the Arizona Cardinals did to the San Francisco 49ers, defending division champions, defending conference champions, a one seed a year ago, to go in there and to outscore the 49ers in their own building to start the season. That was a stunner to me, and I watched that game yesterday. Kyler Murray is a superstar, and I'd say Jimmy Garoppolo, to quote a line from the Longest Yard remake, is half a star at this point. So it's looking very good for the Cardinals, and I think the 49ers, I'm going to go off the board and say the 49ers should be the most panicked after week one.
Well, let me do a little bit of pushback, Counselor. The fact that Deebo Samuel's not out there, neither was Ayuk, and then the minute that Budda Baker took out Kittle, he didn't have a catch the rest of the day, and he's got a knee problem right now. That said, I do love Kyler Murray, and DeAndre Hopkins is definitely out to show the Texans made the wrong maneuver. So I guess that would be my response to that.
Well, I agree with you there, but here's the thing. George Kittle's knee injury happened on a proverbial or literal hospital ball thrown by Jimmy Garoppolo on a screen pass where it just sailed up over Kittle's head. Kittle jumped up for it, exposing his knee to that contact. I mean, Garoppolo caused that injury. And Garoppolo, when he completed passes, didn't look accurate. And then in the last drive of the game when they had a chance to win, Rich, there were two different plays where the best example or comparison I can come up with is it's a dad throwing a candy bar to two kids, and he really doesn't care which one gets it. And he did that twice, where it's just toss the ball up. There's two guys there, one from one team, one from the other team, and, hey, whoever gets it, gets it. And that's just not the way to inspire the confidence of Kyle Shanahan and to keep Jimmy Garoppolo in the good graces. That's not the way they wanted to see him respond to the way last season ended. And I was stunned to see the contrast between Kyler Murray, who just has it all, speed, agility, and awareness in a combination I have never before witnessed, and to see that on the same field with Garoppolo, I'd be very depressed right now if I was a 49ers fan.
Yeah, I said the Cardinals were my sleeper team of the NFC, even though, obviously they have a lot of stars on it. I thought that they could make a serious run in their division. I definitely think they're making the playoffs, and I was glad to see a week one result that might make me sound remotely smart, but that's the toughest division in football, right? Wouldn't you say? NFC West?
Oh, absolutely. And here's the thing with 3 wild cards now. I mean, in one of these years, if they keep reshuffling the deck and playing these seasons indefinitely, there's going to be 4 teams that come out of one division. And when you look at that NFC West top to bottom, I wouldn't rule it out in the first year of 3 wild card teams. I mean, it would be crazy and it would be a long shot, but we've seen 3 teams come from one division. Why not have that 4th team, depending upon what your cross-pollination is? And I think they play all the teams of the AFC East and the NFC East. That lets them fatten up their record with 8 games, half their schedule. They are feasting on lesser opponents, except for the Patriots, obviously. And it could put them in position where you could get 3, maybe 4 teams out of the NFC West. That's how good it is.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.